2024 F350. It's probably it's definitely the newest truck I've ever driven, the nicest truck I've ever driven, and this is the first time driving it. So we're gonna do this one together. So my first impression is it's just a very well-mannered truck. I mean, this thing, it's a big truck, and the way that this thing drives is, it's almost like a BMW. You know, if you have like a 7 Series BMW, this kind of feels that easy to drive. But it's just flooded with so many features. You know, you probably can't see in the GoPro, but I've got the heads-up display right on the windshield. I can see what time it is, how fast I'm going, what the speed limit is, and what the temperature is outside. These aren't features that I'm used to. This is a different truck that I'm used to driving. So, and as far as just like, you know, what the guy that owns this truck did to it after he bought it, it's just really, really cool. So this remote powers the airbags on the rear. So it's from Logic, and you've got an unlock button, so you can't accidentally hit it, but you can do each side individually. So I can do the passenger or the driver, or I can do them both at the same time, and it'll light up digitally with how much PSI you've got in the airbags. So if you go all the way down or all the way up, you can see exactly what airbag has what in it, and then it's just a cool feature. Another thing that he optioned for was in here you've got a safe, and so the safe it's actually a legit heavy-duty metal safe. But other than that, just, you know, these little buttons up top here, this is for your rocker lights, the rigid rocker lights. And there's two more different, there's two more aux buttons that are left over for other accessories that you want to do. You know, and it actually rides really nice. It's, you know, it's got some big wheels and tires on it. The suspension from Ready Lift is you know, it's super soft. You know, at least from what I'm used to driving. You know, if I put a 6-inch lift or a 4-inch lift on a truck, you know, the only one that I've had that's actually pretty soft was oh, now I can't think of it, but I've never I can't think of it, but I've never had a Ready Lift. I've never driven a Ready Lift suspension, and I'm impressed. It's nice. But aside from all that, just the truck itself, hey man, I could binge Netflix in this truck. It's that nice. So we'll get it going a little bit faster, but man, just overall, this is a really nice truck. And it's got 4,128 miles on it. So by the time the auction hits, it'll probably have 4,000, well, less than 4,200. So for those guys who have driven a 6.7 Power Stroke, you know that it's a quiet running truck. And it is. I mean, it's super quiet. I was extremely impressed with how quiet this is. And I drive a 7.3 Power Stroke for my towing truck, and it is a loud truck. It makes a long trip, but it's got plenty of power. This truck has plenty of power, and it's extremely quiet. All right, we're sitting at a pretty good incline. I'm going to give it some pedal. Man. All right, that's torquey. That is. That is torquey. Alright, we'll go down this way and get a little bigger open road. Try and get it up to about 65, 70. Right now, the tires are pretty quiet. So for being as big as they are, I would expect to hear a little bit more road noise, but they're actually pretty quiet. Which is interesting on a diesel because normally you can't hear your tire noise anyway because of the noise the diesel makes. So, okay, we're going to give it a little, that's 65, and that's 75. Alright, so it's definitely an easy driving truck. There's nothing, I don't think I'd change anything on this. It's got the power, it's got the comfort. You know, you can't go wrong with black on black. I mean, that never goes out of style.